That's how it is. Here we go.
Like once upon a groove on an old soul tune. I watch the pin move to shape the break roots. Who makes moves, maneuver in the right direction? The rest of you get left behind and messed up in this session. I'm not trying to make a difference. Maybe some pocket.
Welcome to Drunkcast Live.
Yeah.
This is there's going to be a second episode of Drunkcast Live with the foreign correspondents, our favorite two people in the world, Neil Perleberg and Todd Fitt, out in the world somewhere and calling back. We didn't get a chance to talk to them last week because of bomb reasons, but we can unpack that as well. You guys there? You can hear us?
Yeah, we can. You're coming in and out, but we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds like you're coming in and out too as well, so it's your fault.
Definitely.
What's been going on, guys? It's unfortunately been a couple of weeks since we talked to you. I'd like to get a play-by-play for every minute that you've been gone. So,
a lot of drinking.
A lot of drinking.
Yeah. We just got into Ecuador today. We crossed the border, but yesterday we went on a real long, let's call it a truck ride. We were in this kind of dog cage in the back of a pickup truck. Went over to the mountains, a little route. They call it the Trampolin de la Muerte, which is a death's trampoline.
Yeah,
and it was. It's a pretty accurate title.
Also called the Adios Mi Vida, Bye Bye My Life.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
So for people who don't know, the first time I heard about this literally was from you guys when Neil definitely wanted to ride on what is apparently the most dangerous road in the entire world, 400-meter drops and one lane, no shoulder, no nothing. And Todd was definitely against this idea.
I most certainly was. He actually peed in the truck, as a matter of fact. He was so scared. Well, no, I peed outside the truck. He was inside the truck. Yeah.
Okay, so you streamed outside the truck. Okay, got it. 400 meters down.
Technically, I hung outside of it.
Yeah. I like the fact you went from being scared of being on the road entirely to then doing stunts. Yeah. No, it was a fun day for us. Yeah, things were pretty interesting. Sure.
It's a whole lot higher than you think it is.
Oh, yeah. No, I even know what a meter is, so, personally. So, okay, we didn't get a chance to talk to you last week because the Wi-Fi, really, the internet connection was pretty low because there was a bomb that went off in the mall there in Bogota, right?
Yes, there was.
So, what...
And one of the reasons we couldn't get the Wi-Fi is just everybody was online at the hostel, just making sure that friends and family knew that they were okay.
Yeah.
So it really fucked up our shit.
That's a good day. That's the takeaway, yeah.
Yeah, it ruined my day, and I'm upset about it.
So I had some notes about, you guys already went on the trampoline. I was going to ask you about the trampoline, a little bit more about it or whatever, but you guys already went on it, so I don't have to ask about that. There was a thing on Instagram or Facebook where I think Neil was having a respectful conversation with a person you met.
I was what?
So one of you had a conversation.
Oh,
Kiva, okay. Yeah, so tell us about it, because I don't know the context.
She's here somewhere, but we had to try and find Wi-Fi so we could talk. She goes to the bathroom an aggressive amount, so that's probably where she is. Yeah, we have a Norwegian with us now too.
Oh, really? Okay. So how did you meet Kiva then?
Yeah. Kiva, I was laying on a hammock in Tirona, and she's like, "Hey, aren't you the guy that snores?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And she's been hearing us fart ever since.
Yeah.
So we were like, "Hey, why don't you come with us to Bogota and then Ecuador?" And she's been a trooper ever since.
Yeah, where's she from?
She's from Ireland, Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Why was she there in the first place? Just regular traveling, or? I mean, it's really interesting.
Yeah, she's on an 18-month trip through the world. Wow. I think she got fired from her job or something like that.
Okay.
Honestly, haven't asked any personal questions.
Sure.
She's Irish. Who cares? Right? Nah, she's great. She's great. We've been traveling with this guy Christian. He was up in super far north, up in Norway, and he's been a hoot to have along on the way as well. So
I love this idea of you
starting up our own little crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say a crew, your collection of TFC boys and your team, your gang.
Posse.
The posse. That's right. That's what you'd say in Bogota.
We're collecting people. That's true.
Yeah. So what's been notable aside from bombs or the deadliest road in the world? What have you guys been doing? I mean, again, this is 2 weeks worth of material, so we got an hour for you.
Yeah. Oh man, we decided to take this trail to Tirona, which they were, it's only going to be like 2 hours, and it turned out to be 5 for me because I got lost in the fucking jungle, and an Argentine couple found me and brought me to the beach. So I'm thankful for the Argentinians.
So what happened there?
I mean,
so you guys were going through the jungle, and Todd, you decided to stop and say, like, I'm going to take a break. I'll catch up with you. Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, more or less.
I had to take a break because I'm fat and climbing up a mountain.
I just didn't want to see him anymore, so I kept going.
So Neil, under his breath, is like, "God damn Argentinians! You brought him back."
Yeah, exactly. I never liked that country. Now we're at war.
All right, but you did make it through the jungle. You got to the beach, collecting more people. What else? You been doing?
Lots of traveling, man. Like a lot of buses, trucks. I mean, just going through the mountain, like the Andes, and we went through like the gateway to the Amazon. Haven't seen the Amazon yet, but we're damn close.
Yeah, we went to a little town called San Agustin. Picturesque place, like in this great Spanish colonial style with all these great roofs, and had a bunch of food, fed a lot of stray dogs, and yeah, really just been having a great time. Hung out with other Irish folks, got us into a bit of trouble, but we won't talk about that.
How many Irish people are in Colombia?
More than enough.
Yeah, there's a lot.
More than one. It's weird.
So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
In every movie I ever have seen, when there's ever a bus in Central America, there's always chickens on the bus. True or false?
False. They're actually pretty nice.
Yeah, what they do have is like constant salsa music just blasting. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. There's always just like a bass beat and an accordion going.
Yeah, we took a bus from Bogota to St. Augustine, and I am 100% sure our driver was all coked up because we were doing like 130 kilometers an hour, and it was scary. Like I'm not even kidding. Like he almost ran over at least 3 motorcycles and almost rear-ended this truck. Like we were yelling at him to like slow down, and he was like, "Shut up!"
Yeah, no, we get to find out if Jesus fucking Christ translates in Spanish. It does. Yeah, they understand what
All right.
Oh shit.
It was terrifying. Actually, I think the trip from Bogota to St. Augustine was more terrifying than the trampoline of death.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the only time I've ever like hashtag tried to bash somebody on Twitter. I was like, this guy is an asshole, but no one cares.
He doesn't.
Yeah. I don't. Did they have Yelp there?
No.
I mean,
No, but I swear, if I ever see that son of a bitch again, I'm going to stab him with my dick.
Yeah. Jeez. So what else, man? What else? I actually I'm happy that you guys drank so much that Friday and didn't go to that mall to get the podcast equipment you guys were thinking about.
Yeah, because we were supposed to go there to get the podcast stuff, and we were just hung over to shit. We went out with my friend Kiko from Peru.
Cool.
We went to this Irish bar and ended up buying a bottle of Jameson, and yeah, we got all fucked up. Kiva was puking.
Even on her milk?
But it was. Do what?
Even on the bounty, the Jameson bounty?
Irish milk.
Milk, yeah.
She might be Protestant.
You there?
Yeah. Are you in a bathroom now?
Well, no, we're in like a shack.
It's a shack? Okay.
Yeah, so, but it's supposed to have better Wi-Fi than just standing outside in the cold.
Sure.
So where are you guys now? You're in Peru?
No, we're in Ecuador. We're going to head to Peru in about a week or so.
All right. So
Eat some guinea pigs and some llamas and shit.
All right. So what's your plan for Ecuador?
Yeah.
The plan for Ecuador is like more or less just to make it through to Peru as quickly as possible. Well, I mean not as quickly as possible, but
Yeah.
I think the three of us, the four of us who was with us at that point in time, are really looking forward to getting to Peru. So I think we're going to kind of take it easy, some hikes. The Norwegian we're with, me and him are going to climb this big 15,000-foot volcano day after tomorrow, or at least try to. But outside of that, we're just taking it easy, having a good time.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Finding Irish bars.
Generating content.
Yeah, you should go ahead and make a segment of your, or like a concept for your vacation of just like making sure to mark every Irish bar you find.
Yes.
Because the fact that there's already that many is crazy. Not just the Irish people, but like you can have like maybe a hashtag Irish Watch, like we found another one.
Yeah. Well, we started Kiva hashtag.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't, you look at her name and it doesn't even sound like Kiva. It's some weird Irish jumble of fucking letters.
Yeah.
And she's like,
it's
Kiva.
Gaelic.
Like, why use 9 letters? What could have been done 4? Yeah.
It's like spelling Jones, S-M-I-T-H.
Yeah. That sounds about right. It's Gaelic. It's like moon language. You can only pronounce it when the sun's out or something.
It's pretty wild. So,
Well, I'm glad you guys survived.
anything going on in Austin?
Well, today's the crawl for cancer, but we're safe away from that at Don's Depot. So
We're not sweating today.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually a kind of cool day.
Yeah.
Did you say it was cold there?
It's not warm.
It's not okay.
It's probably about like 50, 59, 55, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
We're at about 8,000 feet now. So it's
Nice.
big.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get some better sound, like cell phone stuff out of you eventually. Like send you some cards or like maybe a drone or something.
Yeah, we're gonna need to think of something here shortly.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked we even made this call because we got stuck at the Colombian-Ecuadorian border for 4 hours, standing in line, and then they told us we had to go stand in another line. It was like bureaucracy at its best between two countries.
Why'd you get? So it was literally just bureaucracy, or like was there a problem, or just the fact that it had taken that long?
No, we got in the wrong line and waited an hour, and then they're like, no, you got to go over to this line. So we had to go leave Ecuador, go back to Colombia, and then go back in Ecuador and stand in line again.
It's like the DMV.
It was glorious, let me tell you. Yeah.
Post offices are the same
The
no matter where you go.
Colombian Ecuadorian DMV.
Well, yeah. Let's before we lose you entirely, tell us where we can find you online to follow your trip.
You can find us at on Instagram at the Foreign Correspondents or on Facebook on the Foreign Correspondents.
Cool.
I thought that pause was due to just the joke didn't land.
Well, you turned into a robot there for a second too, so I don't know if that was part of the joke. But yeah, thank you so much for calling us, guys, and we'll figure this whole thing out. All right, well, we love you guys so much. Please be safe where you're going, and we'll talk to you next week, right?
Definitely.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll definitely be somewhere with a better connection.
Sure. Maybe we can try Skype if you can find I don't know if they have internet cafes outside of Japan. We can try a couple other options, but until then, please be safe.
All right, man. It was
All right.
good talking to you.
You as well.
Take it easy.
Miss you guys. Bye.
All right, man. Miss you too.
So that was a Foreign Correspondence. That's a thing that I really, really enjoyed being able to do. It's a segment. They're calling in from Facebook, but we also have the option for eventually if they have, maybe we could set up some drunk cast phone cards or whatever. Like I'm sure they're not too expensive to
should
print
look
out or whatever.
into sat phone rental, like satellite communication.
Oh yeah, like from
Those exist.
from the movie Congo.
No, like the ones that exist.
Oh yeah,
I was in Jurassic Park 3.
Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, sure. We love doing this segment. We love talking to those guys. If you want to know more, like they said before, if you didn't hear it, they are at the Foreign Correspondents, because there's 2 of them. On Instagram, they're on Facebook, and I think they're going to have a Twitter presence eventually. And like they said, they're going to get some podcast stuff and do an audio log to send to me to put into a thing. But if you like that, go follow them because they're going all over, and it's a pretty cool fucking project. And we're all very jealous. And that's basically
I'm pretty good without heat or
oh sure
terrible rides in the Andes.
Almost dying is one of my least favorite things.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're still alive.
Me too.
And it sounds like they're having fun.
They are
It is.
having a good time.
I'm just curious how big their posse is going to get as their trip progresses.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like the game Snake. They just they go to a new city and they just grab another person, and eventually it's gonna be like they found bicycles somehow, turned into a pub crawl, and
That actually sounds about right.
yeah.
For Todd.
Yeah. But we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see more of them.
The sheer amount of vitriol he has for that bus driver.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's going to end up like a Forrest Gump running through the desert thing, isn't it? They're going to have like 3,000 people behind them.
Yeah.
But how they're going to laugh about it down the line. Like, it's just, this is
Good luck to you, gentlemen. Stay safe.
Yeah, we want them to stay safe. If you like the show, Adam, thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
You're
We're going to do an actual after hours thing I'm going to put out next week because having 2 shows that I'm queuing up for fucking ever is going to be a big pain in the dick. And also I'd like to try to test the live thing out and, whatever. I'm going to keep drinking for a little bit longer. Anyway.
we also have to karaoke for a birthday party.
We sure do, but that's in 3 hours.
Oh, thank God. I got to piss.
So if you like the show, you want to know more about the show, you can go to... Oh, sorry. Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dylan, for helping me run the show. If you like the show, you want to know more about the show, you go to drunkcastlive.com. That's drunkcastlive.com. We're at drunkcastlive on Twitter. We are at drunkcastlive pics, P-I-C-S, on the Instagrams. You go to those things. We'll be adding information that we get from those guys, the Foreign Correspondents, as well, so we can follow it. Hopefully, I can figure out a way to learn how to make an entire website and also learn Instagram's API because I have a cool idea for their website, or give it to Korea. Website for that, too, as well. We're 802-359-7468. It's 802-359-SHOT, where you can call or text that number. If you have some questions for those guys, you have questions for us, you can do that. Questions at Drunkcast Live is also an option. .com. And we're in the iTunes Store, the Stitcher Store, and the everything. Any place you can get a podcast. Go find it. You can find it. Except for Podbean, which is stupid. We have to give them money to be on their network.
Well, Podbean's kind of a stupid name, so I don't think we should give them money.
It's the only way in.
Mm-hmm.
The only way in is forward. But I'm
Boycott.
Travis, and we love you so much, and we'll see you when we see you.
We come to let you know what the deal is.